Me? After much discussion, we believe that our benefactors wouldn't mind if we told you that it would please the dragon if you gave Infinite Deer a shout-out on your Facebook or Twitter, as well as rate, review and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes. Praise the dragon! Hello and welcome to Infinite Deer, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your exquisite host and dungeon master, Sam Went, and we have playing with us today...
Mary as Merrielle Blazer.
George as Bovine.
Lachlan as Chad F. Blazer.
And introducing...
Alex as the Sound Guy, Rules Monkey, Sassy Comment Maker, and Moral Ghost.
Last time on Infinite Deer, as the noble quest for beer began, our heroes reminisced on their adventures so far, the high mortality rate of innocents, and their failure to save China. Arriving in a mountain elven town famous for its brewskis and recommended to them by Marius, the man in the crimson coat, the merry few found a bar and struck up a fast friendship with a group of kobolds, also patronising the bar. Our heroes danced, our heroes drank, the kobolds bought round after round of shots, our heroes blacked out. Waking up in a prison cell with their cows, sneaker-poo and a bucket, the merry few tried to work out what was going on. Seeing their kobold mates from last night laughing outside, it took our heroes longer than it should have to work out that the kobolds weren't cool, but in fact they're kidnappers, who had been paid by unknown forces to keep the gang locked up. In the cell next to them, the merry few also spied Lorenzo, a member of the Carusa City Guard sent after our heroes to find out why they were associating with known terrorist group, the Ancient Circle, and looking for their leader, Marius. Deciding it was high time for a prison break, Chad pulled one of the kobolds through the jail cell, and discovered iron bars are harder than kobold skulls, killing the guard, who was then used as a kobold flail to kill his own compatriots. Kobolds defeated, the merry few wanted to know why the city guard had sent Lorenzo to violate their privacy and follow them. Lorenzo revealed to our heroes that the Ancient Circle are a group of wizard fanatics who wish to see wizards dominate the world and have been using untrained sorcerers, like Azure, as human bombs against anti-magic cities. In returning Azure to her father, they have put her and all of Carusa in danger. The stakes raised, we now return you to Chapter 12, No Witnesses.
Okay.
You've given a bomb to a fanatic.
Any chance that we would need some, ancient books or something to get access to this power?
No, what are you talking about, ancient books?
Never mind.
No, don't want to back burner. That was a different question.
No.
I don't think it's related, actually. I don't know why I said that.
Merrielle, you gotta remember, the book we got, quite new, on turnips, up to date.
Right, thank you.
Why don't we give this to Lorenzo to read, since he's
Yeah.
going to be in jail until he dies?
No, that's real good thinking there, Bo.
Please.
Here's a book on turnips.
Please let me out, I have to save my city.
No, hold
They're
on.
going to destroy Carusa.
Hold on, Lorenzo. Right, you've asked us a bunch of questions that we felt uncomfortable with. We've done that. Now it's our turn. Number 1, when did you lose your virginity? Number 2, why are you in jail? We never really got to that part.
I was sent to find you by the city, and when kobolds jumped me and took me here.
And when did you lose your virginity? You didn't answer that. That's just a bit rude.
Yeah, no, I'm also interested in that.
Zone of truth.
Merrielle, roll perception.
Oh, we're going to perceive when he lost his virginity.
Perceive his hymen.
Perceive that he looks
George,
like a
George, I have something to tell you about men. And high men.
We want...
18.
You get the sense that Lorenzo might be a virgin.
Well,
Ah,
Let
got
me get this
away.
right, Lorenzo. You want to find these magicians who are using messenger lizard people in order to stop them from setting off a bomb in a farm to grow turnips. Yes?
I think that's about 40% right.
Okay, cool. I let him out.
No,
Yeah, I've got the key. I've let him out.
No.
Don't worry, he's a good guy. He's anti-wizard. Come on.
No, because now he has the turnip book. So the lizards can't grow the turnips without the books. Let's just keep them locked up with the book and then it's fine.
What the fuck
Good
are you talking
idea.
about turnips?
Right, I let Lorenzo out. I take the book from him, close the gate, throw the book through the grating. Solved. I am so good at this.
but wait, what makes you think he's going to blow up the city? Because, I mean, you guys did expel him from the city. You didn't execute him.
The Ancient Circle have been blowing up other cities and towns, not just ours, but anyone who would dare to defy them. They've been destroying, killing so many.
Are you talking about how Ilum got destroyed?
No, Ilum was destroyed 500 years ago, and then we had something of a purge of wizards and sorcerers. We took their property, we threw them out of government positions, some were executed. This is their revenge.
But
They want revenge for Ilum.
Do you think you're the good guy?
guys?
I mean, not that we're one to talk.
Whoa.
We're all for the ends justify the means style of, like, achieving your goals. However, that's a bit fucked up.
Listen, Bo, this guy, he's anti-wizard. He's clearly a member of the guard. That does suggest to me double good. And I'm going to prove it now using my paladin powers. I turn to him and I point at him. I'm going to use divine sense to detect the presence of an undead, a celestial, or a fiend.
He is none of those things.
See, he's a cool dude. He's neither an angel or a devil or some kind of demon, so he's probably on the level.
I hope that was worth it.
If you oppress a certain type of community for years and years and years, and they randomly one day have a rebellious uprising, do you really think that's unexpected? Really?
Yeah, but
kind
like,
of?
what if they're orcs? If it's orcs, then it's definitely the orcs' fault.
No, but they're not orcs though.
Before this, they were repeatedly summoning demons and destroying our cities.
Do you have proof for that though?
Did you not go to Ilum?
You don't know that.
I have been tracking you. You did go to Ilum, didn't
Yeah.
you?
You don't know that.
We don't know if the wizards did that, or the lizards, or
Hey,
people
we're-
who use
we're-
sources.
Was
We're
it
actually-
3 human footprints and 2 cow footprints? That could be anyone.
Could be the cows again. Cows are up to a lot of mischief.
I mean, let's be honest. We don't know much about the area. Maybe some people spend a lot of time carving a giant ornate snake house.
Also that.
You saw the bones of the demon that destroyed Ilum. You knew that we did what we had to do to keep ourselves safe. They had killed millions of non-magical people through their abuse of their power. They effectively ruled kingdoms by brainwashing our rulers. We had to do something. We had to stop them. Our society had remained stagnant for thousands of years. Every time we advanced, they destroyed all the progress we made. What we did was wrong, but we did it because we had to.
Yeah, no, the snake house was pretty tacky.
So you're convinced that Maris is going to destroy the city with this ticking time bomb?
It would not be out of character for them, no. If they were maybe trying to access a specific location, if you had any idea where they might be trying to plant her, it would be useful.
We didn't ask that.
We didn't ask that.
actually.
Well, I mean, what we did is, if you're talking about the lizard people again, so if
Yes.
the lizards are working with magicians, I know for a fact that at least one of these guys, who's a baker, who worships the god of wall, we gave him
He looks so confused.
I mean,
a key
No,
to
we
some
didn't.
council chamber.
no,
no.
that was for something else.
That was.
It couldn't possibly be
That
that.
was a dream you had.
Oh,
He's
I
gonna
mean, I
blow-
was pretty tired and pretty beaten up
But we-
from sneaking into the guardhouse and stealing that key.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lorenzo, what we're going to do is we have a rule, which is no witnesses. Kind of our thing, and
It's our calling card.
it's literally our bag.
His lack of hands.
Just no witnesses. There is no, don't get me wrong. We have sometimes left witnesses. Typically, though, the rule is no witnesses.
I like the idea that if we kill him down here, Merrielle will chop off Lorenzo's hands and then just put them in the small pile of hands.
So, but which we have his hands somewhere, but which ones are his?
They're not gonna be the where rat ones.
You're a bit keen on the old genocide of the wizards, so we're gonna go and check out the town just to
and
make sure.
And Lorenzo will come with us.
No, Lorenzo needs to guard the prison because if the wizard comes back, Lorenzo needs to be here. We'll come back and let him out unless we die or we forget.
Okay.
I push Lorenzo into the jail cell and shut the
He
door.
closed the door
And,
ready
and
when he
I've
threw
got,
the
and I've got the
turnips in.
key.
Can we put him in the jail cell, please?
Well, he's the guard. He should be on the outside.
The jail cell that you were in is still open.
Ah, great.
I'd like to shove Lorenzo in that.
Okay, make a strength off.
6 plus my strength modifier, which is +2.
Okay, you failed to push Lorenzo into the jail cell.
Whoa, dude, don't push him. He's a turnip farmer, I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing? Why are you trying to put me back into the prison cell? We have to get out of this kobold hovel and get back to the city.
Lorenzo, we'll handle that. You've done enough. You relax here. You're kind of a side character. And
You're going to leave me with the kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great guys. Super squishy.
Yeah.
Can I try and shove him in the cell?
Yes, you can.
7,
Again,
3.
you failed to shove him in the cell.
Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, be a bro and chuck her in the jail cell.
Please don't chuck me in the jail
I'm not
cell.
going to chuck him in the jail cell. He's cool. He's anti-wizard.
But he'll report us to the police if we go back to
Yeah,
town.
okay, right. So here's the deal, Lorenzo, bro dude. Here's what's happening. So, we may have done some things which were potentially questionable, and
Aided a terrorist group.
in some people's eyes, yes. But in other people's eyes, you gotta remember that the truth on the other side of the face of the world, as seen from the paladin's eyes, which are better eyes for seeing evil, have gotta be found right here in the heart of the soul.
I'm very confused, but I promise that I'll do my best to have the charges dropped if you save the city.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Deal.
Can I roll like insight or perception or investigation on all the shit he's just said? Because I think Merrielle's very confused on what side she is on this. She doesn't really know decide whether this is or not.
If you want to do insight, do insight.
Ooh, 16?
You're pretty sure that from his point of view, everything he's told you is the truth.
Oh, that's a bit of a pickle, isn't it?
Right, cool.
Banger.
I
Dudes.
say audibly, we could kill him.
Dude, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo draws his sword and
Oh, Lorenzo,
holds
don't...
it
Why
at
does he have his sword?
Through this conversation, he has also been getting dressed.
Right, dude, put that down. You, none of that talk. He's just joking about. He likes killing cows, not people.
I'll be honest, I've killed more people than cows in the last 2 days.
You have. I can also attest to that.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Cool, you're getting on. Let's go.
Right, so what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're going back to the town to find the lizard people because they will find us, the quick wizards, and then we will stop them blowing up the turnips.
When you talk about the town, are
Yeah.
you talking about Elam? Or are you talking about this elvish town we're in? Or are you talking about Carusa?
We're going back to Carusa to
Right.
stop the turnip bomb from going off in the chamber under the thing for the key which we stole from your cabinet.
For my cabinet?
No, we didn't do that. That was a dream, remember? We
And
talked about this.
it also wasn't Lorenzo's cabinet. It was someone else's cabinet.
No, he's just an ordinary guard wearing a red cloak.
Right, let's just head to Carusa then, I guess.
Let's book it there.
You're heading out of the sort of jail cell area?
Yep, if there's only one exit, then we can go out that
Okay,
one.
you come to a massive iron barred gate.
I can get through this, don't worry.
There are two corridors leading down either side. Both are well lit, and you can see a sleepy kobold on either side.
So, sorry, massive door, and then we can get past the massive door through 2 corridors.
No, massive gate.
Yep.
You need to go to the other side, but on your side there are 2 corridors.
Okay,
splitting
so it's
left
like a
and
T
right.
junction.
Yeah.
Massive
Okay.
gate to the south.
Yeah.
And then to the east and the west.
Okay.
There's 2 corridors.
Right,
You can see a
okay.
sleeping kobold in a chair in either side.
Be very quiet. Merrielle, you go down that way. Snap his neck. Me, go down that way. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll stay here with Lorenzo.
Nothing bad.
You stay there with Lorenzo.
I'm not comfortable being left with him.
Lorenzo, relax! It's fine, Lorenzo. It's fine, Lorenzo. Me and Lorenzo will be here.
Merrielle, you're going to sneak down and try and...
Snap the neck? Yep.
Sorry, are you going down the left or right corridor?
I'm going to go down the right-hand one, but I'm going to stay at the T-junction. I'm not going to move, and I'm going to pull out a smaller hammer.
Okay, I'll go down the left one.
Okay, you head down the left-hand corridor, and you see a button on the wall.
Well, so where's the sleeping
You see a button on the wall and a kobold sleeping in a chair.
Oh, okay, yeah, I snapped the neck of the kobold sleeping in the chair.
Okay, roll stealth.
15?
Yeah, since you successfully stealth, yeah, you can just snap the neck of the kobold in the chair. Are you going to do anything with the button?
Not yet. I'm going to take my hammer just for the other kobold, give it a couple of practice extensions of the arm, and then I'm going to just whop it down the corridor.
I'm also going to ask you to roll stealth. Oh, sorry. And also, when you get to the side, you see there's no button on this side.
Oh no, I'm not walking down there.
Oh,
I'm just throwing the hammer at it.
As a side question, do I have enough privacy to quietly kill Lorenzo and then blame it on the cow, or is he close by?
I'm still at the T-junction. I'm just throwing
Oh,
the hammer.
so if I kill Lorenzo,
It'll be right next to me.
Shit.
Also, you would not get a surprise attack on Lorenzo. You would go to initiative because Lorenzo is so suspicious.
Yeah, but I don't fancy Lorenzo's chances, mate.
Right, I'm
We
gonna
never die.
lob the hammer.
Okay,
That is a 13 to hit.
you hit the kobold.
Right, and it does 7 damage.
The kobold falls down dead.
Go Albers!
Fuck. Lorenzo survives this round.
Okay, also, next to the button is a key on a hook, by the way.
I take the key on a hook.
Take the hook as well.
It's a key on a hook.
Oh, I just take the key from off the hook.
Okay.
This would go great with my furniture at home.
And I press the button.
Okay, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was kind of dumb. I'm gonna walk down the right-hand corridor, see what's there. So now you are alone with Lorenzo.
So,
With 2 cows.
so Lorenzo. L-bomb. Big L. Lorenzini. How's, You die, motherfucker!
Are you going to
I'm
initiative?
gonna go to initiative and try and kill Lorenzo. Just quickly. Shout, no witnesses.
The good news is Lorenzo won the initiative fight.
Well done for that one.
Lorenzo swings at you with his long sword,
AC of 16.
Yay, do.
and he misses. Okay, it's your turn.
I roll to hit.
Yep.
And I got 4 plus... Ooh, if I add 10 to that, will it hit?
I won't
Are you
tell
allowed
you.
to
I'm
ask?
not going to tell you.
Ooh.
I think the rules may say you're allowed to do it after you've rolled, but
So
not-
it's 4 plus 10 plus your proficiency and your...
Oh yeah, Yeah, so it'd be 4
So-
plus 4, 8, so it'd be 18 if I had 10
Yeah,
for that.
yeah,
18.
You miss.
18 and I miss?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Do you regret picking this fight now?
Did I make this?
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, Alex, you made this character.
I'm so sorry.
18 and I miss?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
so having heard this round of combat, can Chad Blazer now start storming back to what he believes is a fight in the corridor?
Neither of them hit, so actually there's not been a lot of noise so far. It's just been swinging through the air.
Whoa, I hear swishes.
It's Lorenzo's turn.
You know what they say, swishes for bushes.
When you hear clashing, I will let you
Okay.
roll to see if you hear. Lorenzo misses again, and it's not a great fight so far. It's your turn, Bo.
Oh god, okay. How do I kill Lorenzo? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time with this. I get nat 20, and I'm gonna drop the fucking hammer on Lorenzo.
Why do the 3d10
That's
thing?
exactly what
Oh,
I'm doing.
okay, fine.
I'm dropping the
It
fucking.
doubles. It
Yeah,
doubles.
it doubles. So I'm gonna now roll 3d10s. Lorenzo
Wait, I've got
getting
D10.
fucked.
Alright.
No
So-
witnesses,
No,
guys.
no witnesses. So that is 5 plus 8, which is 13. That's 20, so I do 40 damage to Lorenzo.
You bring your hammer down on Lorenzo's helmet. You crush it flat, and blood spurts out in all directions.
I think you might have heard a clap.
Now Chad uses as Lorenzo's body squelches on the
Oh,
floor.
that's rude.
I quickly put one of the cows. I put one of the cows quickly onto Lorenzo's head and put a turf around and go, oh my god!
Right, at this point, Chad comes charging round the corridor, warhammer in hand. Whoa, what happened? Oh no! I kill the cow.
Oh no!
Which cow was it? Was it Tilda Swinton or
It was the Swinton.
no, Tilda Swinton?
Tilda, I can't believe you do this!
Oh my god, I so didn't want that to happen.
I'm gonna say you just crushed Tilda Swinton's bovine head.
No, Lawrence! Or Larry! Or... What was this guy's name again?
Big L.
Big L. You can't trust these cows, man. You need to get rid of them.
I need to keep this one around. This one's the good one.
Oh, cool, I get it.
Tilda was evil. Angela's good.
They're twins and one of them's evil. Classic.
Oh,
All cows look the same to me.
I'm really sorry. I just need a minute. Oh God, Lorenzo. We hardly knew ye. He was my favourite. He had so much to live for.
Right, well, we still gotta carry on in his name.
I will.
We gotta go and kill. We gotta go and kill those lizards.
I loot the corpse.
Okay. You find 25 gold.
It's what he would have wanted. Cha-ching.
Plus 2 Lorenzo hands for me, please.
Plus 2 Lorenzo
You're not here.
hands.
Alright, I come round the corner. I'm pretty sure I hear a loud crash from Lorenzo. Or Renzo area.
Scale mail, 10 sacks,
Yes.
a longbow, a longsword, a crossbow, and a rapier.
Oh, can I have the crossbow?
I mean, if Lorenzo's okay with it, you can.
I don't
Nice.
think he's gonna complain. I mean, this is not Chad speaking, but I want you all to realize that we have just killed our only way of being pardoned.
What?
You know
How'd you know that?
Because he said that.
He could have been
Oh.
lying.
No,
He was a witness.
Literally, Lorenzo said, "I will pardon you if you help save the city." No one else knows about this. We're in a kobold dungeon.
Oh, I
Right.
may have. It's such a shame
So-
Lorenzo killed himself then. isn't it?
I guess we should go and find a nice high hill and watch the city blow up. So.
God, Tilda Swinton is really inconvenient. Fucked up our plans
Yeah.
big time.
that cow. But to be fair, he was probably lying, and he doesn't have the ability to pardon us.
Yeah,
Like he was a witness
That's what
to
makes you
everything we
feel
did.
better, George.
He was a
I
witness.
did believe him.
Okay, right. Let's get out of this kobold dungeon.
Now that he's dead, I'm gonna say it, he would have gotten you a pardon.
Well,
Well, I feel silly now.
Right.
No
If
witnesses.
I could turn back time.
You're standing over the mangled corpse of Lorenzo and Tilda Swinton.
So now we got rid of that evil cow, which killed Lawrence here. How about we get out of this kobold dungeon and
Question, Merrielle, where are you currently standing?
probably at the T section.
And you've been part of this conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
So no one's pushed the button in a while.
No.
And alarm sounds.
Ah! Ah! I wonder what that means.
No, that does sound like an alarm. I'm gonna open this gate. I attempt to open the gate at the T-junction.
Are you going to try and pull it open, or are you going to try and use Merrielle's key?
I'm gonna try and use Merrielle's key if she
Yeah,
wants me. Yep. Right, I've now got a whole keychain ring going on. I'll try and open the door.
Okay, you notice that there are in fact 2 locks.
Oh, right.
Well, this is typical.
I'm gonna walk down the right-hand corridor.
Okay, as you do, 4 kobolds come from an unseen side door.
Oh no, kobolds. Didn't expect that in this
this is
kobold
awkward.
dungeon.
Quick, grab the 2 other kobold corpses and you know what to do.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Initiative Town, population U. And the good news is I can now use Lorenzo's character sheet as notepaper.
Renzo, do something!
All the
Oh.
effort I went to. All these
That was me.
NPCs were mine.
Yeah, every time you kill an NPC...
You're killing one of my children.
Yeah.
How many witnesses do we like there to be?
None.
Exactly.
Yeah. Should have thought about that, Alex, shouldn't you?
Lorenzo was the witness. Half the city is also a witness,
They all
but now
had
there's one
backgrounds.
less.
They all had personalities and character backgrounds. Lorenzo had AC 19.
Yeah, and the problem is you also built them all with blood and weak points.
Yeah.
So
In fact,
Pipes.
I'm not sure that Lorenzo was that great. Do you know the last thing to go through his mind before he died? A cow's hoof.
That was actually after he died.
Oh yeah. Whoops. I like how I'm so good at lying. I've convinced myself I didn't commit murder.
Okay, amazingly, the kobolds won the initiative.
Ah, twat.
So the kobolds are going first. One of them attacks Bo.
wait, so are they coming from a right-hand corridor?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I'm in their way.
Okay, so they're going to attack Chad.
Well volunteered, Chad.
The first one misses. Second one is also going to attack you. This one hits, and it does 3 damage.
No.
The other 2 kobolds, so they've come from a door that's sort of in the middle of the right corridor. 2 have turned left to attack Chad. 2 are running down the right-hand corridor away from you.
Scared losers.
They're running back down the other corridor.
No, we're running down the right-hand corridor to a place we haven't investigated yet.
Oh.
Oh.
Probably to call more kobolds. I imagine we're gonna have to kill literally all the kobolds before we get out of here.
Right.
Right, who's next in initiative?
I'm fine with Koboldicide.
Okay, it's actually Chad's turn next.
Okay, dudes, listen. I don't want to kill literally all the kobolds, but I will. And I can. And I will.
And I kind of want to.
Team Kobold, Team Kobold. Not only have you killed my baby NPCs, this is also my dungeon.
Do you know who would have been really useful in this situation?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Right,
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, Lorenzo was actually a really good character.
So it's like
Well-
the red cloak he had was meant to represent he was a red coat.
15 to hit.
Yes, you hit a fucking kobold.
And that does 5 damage.
Okay, one of the kobolds is dead. It is now Bo's turn.
I'd like to fire one of the ones going down the hot corridor, so he does a dex saving throw.
Okay, dex save, what does he need to get?
Above 13.
Okay,
Fuck. 1 damage.
he takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that kobold is singed, but mostly fine. It is Merrielle's turn.
I am going to use my longbow.
So you wouldn't like to use your short bow?
No, I
I
would
mean, it's
not.
right there as an option if you want
No,
it.
actually, I'm going to use my fancy new crossbow. So, ha! That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
The injured one?
Okay, the ancient one running down the corridor.
Yeah, that
he's,
one.
he's falling into the witnesses category.
Right.
And unfortunately,
Absolutely nothing.
We can't have that.
that's a surefire way to get killed.
13 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
And 8 damage.
Yeah, he falls down dead.
Ha!
It's the kobold's turn, and one is going to attack Chad. He misses with his dagger. The other one, you start to hear a metal cage shaking.
Cage.
In the distance, a cage shakes. So
You
does
know,
Chad.
this cage should have been useful when we first got the little girl. God damn it! Wrong place, wrong time. Continue.
You would have put the little girl in a cage.
Of course, that's what we were looking for. The next thing we found was a cupboard.
Guys are awful. Okay, it is now Chad's turn.
There's still a kobold in front of me, right?
Yeah, it's still a kobold.
You know what time it is?
Hammer time?
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Fail or succeed.
Succeed. That's a 13 kobold damage directly to its kobold.
The kobold explodes. It's just a shower of kobold blood.
That has never happened before, but I would like it to happen again.
It is now Bo's turn.
Wasn't that the last kobold?
No, there's one that's out of sight down the corridor.
And you don't like witnesses, so you probably want to go after it.
I shout, no witnesses! I chase it down the corridor.
The corridor is quite long, so you can either make it all the way to the end of the corridor this turn, or make it halfway and attack next turn. But you can't attack if you make it all the way down.
But I can still make it all the way down and attack next turn.
Yes.
I would like to go all the way down. Balls to the wall. Caution to the wind.
Okay.
Blood for the blood god.
Bo's
Milk,
gonna die
milk for the
again, isn't
cornflakes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think it's just going to be a run-of-the-mill kobold that we're going to
Yeah.
immediately destroy.
Suddenly, a kobold appears.
Oh, we've killed loads of these before.
Suddenly,
Fine.
a slightly bigger kobold.
Well, you
They
could...
call this one Jazzy Jeff.
Lorenzo's ghost appears.
You can call it Jazzy Jeff, but
I'd like to call it Jazzy Jeff.
Jizzy
it's
Jeff.
not that. What it is a large red creature, bigger than you, with long arms and horrible claws at the end. It looks a bit like a monster red frog.
Shit, it's a mutant strawberry.
It looks a bit like this. If any of you would like to have a go at describing it, it's this one here.
Oh, it's like got horrible claws and it looks kind of like a red monster frog.
Yeah, like imagine
Just
a
like
frog.
Sam said.
Just like Sam
red
said, yeah.
and with claws.
Yeah, one of those. And
Stands on two legs like people.
it's currently in a cage, and the kobold is trying to let it out.
I would like to kill. Oh shit, I can't.
You can speak. You can call back to let people know what's going on.
I would like to shout. Let's go, let the frog out!
6 seconds.
I am not bothered by this information. I quite like frogs.
Someone saw the cold to get the frog out! Someone saw.
Okay, it's Merrielle's turn.
Can I see the kobold trying to unlock the frog cage?
No, you're the other end of the corridor.
Okay, so the only kobold I know of is the one that George just chased after.
Yeah,
Okay, can I go to where I could see that kobold and try and shoot it with my longbow?
you'd have to go quite far into the corridor to do that because it's quite thin.
Well, I can go 30 feet.
Yeah, but it took George 50 feet to get to the end.
Alright,
So
well...
you have to dash. which
You'd
is
have
your
to
action.
you'd have to dash, which is your full action.
Oh, okay, right, I'll go with George's then.
Okay,
Oh,
you
bad.
also see the monster frog. Can you give me a perception?
14.
That's enough. You see a key similar to the one that you got on the left-hand corridor, also in the right-hand corridor. But you also see the kobold trying to let out the monster frog.
Okay.
It's the kobold's turn.
Crap.
He looks at you, is frightened, and starts fumbling with the key and the lock. He still hasn't managed to let this thing out.
Fumble, fumble, fumble.
He drops the key.
Nice!
Yeah!
Like him.
Thanks, whatever god I support.
The right one.
Okay, it's Chad's turn.
Chad Blazer. I would like to run down the corridor after the people.
You run
Yeah,
down
and
the
do,
corridor.
and do the dash as well.
Okay, you also see the slard, which is what the frog monster is called, and the kobold struggling with the key.
Oh no, big strawberry.
Okay, it's Bo. It's your turn.
I would like to minge this kobold. I'm gonna attack him, and I've done a 20 to hit,
You hit
and I'm gonna do that is 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yep.
Kobold's still alive.
And with my second bonus action attack, I have 7 to hit.
You missed the kobold.
Shit. Over to you, baby.
I grab the key that opens the large gate.
Okay.
You can kill the kobold.
Kill the kobold.
You can kill the
Ignore
kobold.
the key, kill the fucking kobold.
It's got like 4 health.
Team kobold. Team kobold. Team kobold.
Fine. Okay, I get my longbow because I'm more
Okay.
proficient at that. That is 22 to hit,
Yep, you hit.
and that is 10 damage.
Okay, your arrow goes through the kobold and it drops down dead.
Yes!
Wow,
Good.
that was really close.
Yeah, it was.
I'd like to quickly pick up the keys that were near the mutant frog thing and shout, "Not today, Mr. Toad!"
The slard reaches down its head towards the edge of its cage, bites sort of the edge of the kobold's body and drags it into its cage.
Gross. Does it also have a spoked tongue?
I would not be surprised.
Can I chuck in Lorenzo's hands as well?
You can chuck in Lorenzo's hand.
Look.
Yeah, this is so not my bag. I'm out.
Let's go and open that massive cake and get the hell out of here.
Okay, I grab the key off the wall, the second key.
And do you go unlock the gate?
Yes.
I use my key on the top lock.
And I use mine on the bottom.
The gate slides open.
Yay!
We did it!
I turn around to the cow and just say, "Look, I know you're not the evil twin, but I'm watching you."
Was Tilda Swinton the only evil cow? What awaits our heroes on the other side of the gate? And what is the ancient circle planning for Azure? Find out on the next penultimate installment of Infinite Deer, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
Thank you for listening to Infinite Deer. We're pleased to announce the next winner of our giveaway ratings competition. Congratulations to Hendrik Alderston. You've won a picture with Merrielle, Chad and Bo. It will be released via Twitter and Facebook later on today. That's all of our winners, but there's still more adventure to come, so keep listening.